Pork jowl is a muscle tissue between the head and the shoulders that is very unique in texture. It's like a dense shoulder muscle that contains a lot of fat, so it has both elastic texture of the lean cut and the flavor of the fatty cut. So today we're going to use this tasty ingredient to make this stir-fried pork with bean sprouts. Let's begin. For the marinade, we start with the fish sauce and equal volume of sugar and sesame oil. Whisk first to dissolve the sugar, then add minced garlic and ground black pepper. Whisk one more time and it's done. So simple, right? Now let's take a look at this pork jowl. As I told you, this is quite firm kind of meat. Now I got these all pre-cut from my butcher shop, but if you have the whole muscle, you can pretty much cut it the same way. And you need to cut them into bite-sized pieces. And mix the pork with the marinade. There is absolutely no need to marinate this overnight. You can pretty much cook it right away. Now let's prepare the veggies, scallion rounds. And we're using this much of the carrot, and slice the carrot in even thickness, and you can use mandolin if it works better for you. Stack the layers and cut them into thin strips. Julienne the onion, but not too thin. We want it stir-fry cut. And cut green chilies into rounds. Let's start cooking. On high heat with a touch of an oil, you're going to add just the meat, not the marinade, only the meat first. Because the marinade has lots of sugar content, it's going to burn very fast. But don't worry, we're going to use it to make the sauce later. Keep on stir frying, and when the meat is brown, you add onions first. If you do this on wok on gas stove, then it's going to be a lot quicker. And then you add your carrots and constantly stir and cook everything on high heat. When carrots get softer like this, then you add the green chili and the half of the scallion rounds that you cut. And stir fry this for 1 more minute. Then you drop your bean sprouts. Now this can be a bit tricky. Bean sprouts are quite difficult to cook. If you undercook the bean sprouts, it tastes like tap water. And if you overcook the bean sprouts, you lose the texture. So if you're not familiar with one particular ingredient, just taste along the way. It will always help. Know what I'm saying? FYI, it took me about 1.5 minutes after adding the bean sprouts. After it's done, you transfer it over to a different container. And remember the marinade that we saved? We're going to reduce it down to make the sauce. This burns really fast, so use your rubber spatula to push things around. And save this sauce for the final touch. Plate the vegetables in the center first. And plate the chunks of the pork jowls on top and around. Top everything with scallion rounds and some sesame seeds. This is simple and easy recipe with zero marinating time. And you can trust me, it's not fishy at all. If you enjoyed watching this video, please hit the like and subscribe and notification bell, and I'll be back with more quick recipes.